Okay, so advice number one, tip number one, it's okay to stay home. If you want to practice social distancing, you do not have to explain anything to anybody. The virus is real, whether people want to believe it or not, and you want to keep your family members safe as possible. So if you don't want to participate in the festivities this year, you don't have to. And also, you can order food, you can relax. If you just want to relax, period. Like, you've been working hard, you barely had days off, especially, essential workers. They're finally letting, you know, people that work retail. I worked retail once upon a time, and they were adamant about us being there at 6 p.m. on Thanksgiving Day. So thankfully, you have that time off. So enjoy it and do what you want to do, which brings me to my next bit of advice. Boyfriends and girlfriends, let me just say, you do not have to go to anybody else's house. Aside from the whole COVID thing this year, you don't have to go to anyone's house. Like, you're not obligated. You're not married to this person. So if you want to say, you know what, I want to spend time with my family, you're welcome to come. But I just want to, enjoy the time with my family and not have to feel, take on the, it's not a burden, but it's also like, especially somebody like me, I'm an introvert. So if I don't, feel like conversing with people at all times, like, it doesn't mean that I'm being nasty. It doesn't mean, it's just my personality. So somebody who doesn't know me can think that, why she ain't talking, why she being like, standoffish, bringing down the mood. And that's, people who know me know that's not me. So if you are anybody like me, you're not obligated to go. Like, I've been places like other people's houses, and I'm like, I don't really know anyone. I don't feel comfortable. I could be at home watching holiday movies, or I could be out with my cousins. I don't want to be anywhere where I don't feel at home, or I don't get that home like feeling. And it's okay to decline the offer and say, I have plans. Because you can, just do it. So it is the virus season, it's happening. So I would suggest, I have down in the description box some Amazon masks. They have like 30, I think it's 30 or 50 of them in a pack. And you can get those and just place them in, like, in the kitchen or wherever people are going to come, like, through first, whether it's the front door or the back door, whatever. Have them ready, have sanitizer, or have people go directly to wash their hands. But you need to practice, especially if it's going to be more than 10 people. And I hope, if you know what I'm saying, like, try to space out, tuck off in a corner, take your mask off and eat. But don't be all up on each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, space out. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't, I don't know, just don't have it stuffy. You know what I'm saying? And then also, when it's dessert time, make sure that you have some hot tea on deck. Offer tea, offer coffee, hot cider. You just need some hot liquids. That's really good too. But make sure you washing your hands. Do the best you can, like, sanitize stuff, like wipe off surfaces if you eating somewhere. Like, just like, do your part. Especially if you're gonna, mingle and be around people. Make sure that you're taking care of yourself and everybody else around you. Because I'm gonna be real, like, I know some families are celebrating. I think some people in my family might be, but I just want everybody to be safe. So take the proper precautions, or if you can't do that, just stay home. It's not worth it. So this one is a bit controversial. Okay? So if you are going to somebody's house, bring something. Period. Usually, if you go into your grandmama house, she just want her grandbabies to eat. They're like, did you have enough? You don't necessarily have to bring anything, but if you want to bring grandma a gift or something like that, do that. But usually, she just want her babies to come eat. But if you are somebody new to the game and you coming in and you get invited, definitely bring something. And you have three options. Number one, you can inquire about the host, whoever's hosting, even if it's grandma's house, auntie, somebody. Inquire about, what they like. If they like wine, you can get them a gift card or something, a little money in an envelope. You know what I'm saying? Just do something nice for the host if that's what you want to, if you want to go that route. Or you can do number two, get something universal like some store-bought cookies, some ginger ale, because you know everybody's stomach gonna be messed up depending on who depending on who cooked, or depending on like if it's dairy and stuff like that. So get some ginger ale, get something that's, you know, that everybody pretty much, most people like. Or you can do, and you should bring something that you like. So if the food ain't hitting on something or hitting on nothing at all, you have something to eat. Or, and also it's like a conversation starter. Somebody uncle always like, what you know about Nutter Butters? Little conversation so you can talk, get your plate, and be out. You know what I mean? When everybody's having dessert or tea, you know, you put your business cards out on the table, and you know, everybody take one. You can make, you know, virus season friendly goodie bags, and you can put like, you know, your cards and stuff in there, and sanitizer and stuff. Like, make this a thing, and make sure you support your family, like the businesses. And I know that people, when they go around, they're usually like, oh, such and such in school, you in school, entrepreneurs, oh, okay, do your thing. But you know, entrepreneurs need a little bit more motivation and support. Like, I feel like they're very much so looked over. And I feel like my family, like, everybody's really supportive, and I'm very grateful for that. Like, a lot of my family are. And then some people are just, you know, realizing like, oh, I didn't know you had a business, and they, you know, support. So it's been a lot of love. But I know a lot of people don't get that, and as an entrepreneur, you kind of have to rely on yourself to, you know, pat yourself on the back. You don't get validation, and you have to, you know, eat it. You just have to, like, take the wins with the losses, losses with the wins, you know, whatever. But at the same time, we just need some extra love, because it's very hard to get it out the mud and create something, and then, you know, get people to join in on it. So it goes back to my Black owned business video where I talk about this. But this is with family, and I feel like it starts with family, because once you get that love from your family, you can feel like you can do anything. And I definitely feel like, you know, even if you have odd jobs, like if you need your garage cleaned out, you like, well, I got $50, any of my, you know, nieces, nephews, anybody need a little something, or, you know what I mean, like, just how, if you need help. I've talked to somebody, shout out to Brian from IG. He has his podcast and stuff like that. Don't worry, I'll put your information soon. I'll put you my dog. But we were talking about this, like, if you need help, say you need help, because you never know what that can lead to, an opportunity. Somebody can help you, and don't look at it as a handout. Like, I feel like that's really, really bad in our culture, and we're like, I feel like our culture is the only one who do that, who think that helping another person is a handout. It's an opportunity, especially if you take it and use it. And don't be afraid to help somebody out. It doesn't make, you know, it doesn't take the spotlight away from you. I'm talking about within family. Help your family out if you can. You know, everybody needs to help themselves before they can help other people. I get it. But with your family, you can create, it's like having built-in best friends. For me, you know, everybody wasn't dealt them same cards. But if you have a good family, and you got creatives, you got people that's in accounting, you got people in all types of different things, utilize your family and help people, help each other out. Everybody, not favorites, none of that. Like, if you know something, say something and help your family out, because that's what family is supposed to be about, right? And last but certainly not least, be kind. Okay, be cool. Just don't be on all that extra stuff. And by extra, I mean, I was watching a Funky Dineva, shout out to him, I love his channel, a video, I think it came out last week or something, where he was saying in relationship dynamics, usually the person who's less interested or unimpressed has the control over the relationship. And that struck me, because it's not even just with, like, you know, romantic relationships. I feel like that's in family dynamics as well, because, you know, certain people, you know, have this certain air. And that's why people don't like to go to family gatherings, because they don't feel like included. You don't feel like comfortable. You know what I mean? You always feel like you're on 10. You always feel the need to impress. You always feel like, and it's just a keep, it's a, it never stops. You just feel like you always have to be like on your guard when it's family, and you should be relaxed. You should, you know, talk about anything. You know, you should be cool. I'm just here to hang out. You know, the holiday season, good food, laughter, and it's just drama. It's people always, you know, mad at you for no reason. It's people that's looking down on you because you don't have this, that, and the third, and it's not a good feeling. So practice just being a family. Period. So thank y'all for sticking around. Hopefully you did. I know this video is kind of long, but you know, spend time with your family if you can. Social distance. If not, take the proper precautions. Stay safe. I love y'all. See y'all in the next one. Bye.